So we're going to do a move that's almost identical, or practically is, like a single leg Romanian deadlift. But what we're going to do here is we're doing it in a way where we're not using weights. We're also going to be holding on to something if we need to, because what we're trying to do is create the mind-muscle connection with the deeper muscles in and around the hip that are also important to contribute to this movement. When we're doing a weighted version, we're primarily targeting the hamstrings and the glutes and trying to get them to work harder. That's not the objective with this. The movement is almost identical, but we're really trying to create the connection between our mind and these deeper muscles, and allowing and really starting to feel them working as we're going through the movement. And that's going to be doing a slightly different job. So you can hold on to something for balance, and doesn't matter which leg you start on. I would always recommend that you pick the strongest leg for you. So this is my left leg, that's strong for me. And we're doing the pivot through the hip and then coming back this way. So it's a nice, slow, controlled movement. And there's a lot going on here, more than we sometimes think. You might be conscious from deadlifts of the glute stretching and then contracting as you come back here. But we're also thinking about other muscles that are stabilizing around the hip joint and the socket, that's stopping us from wobbling too much and falling over. I want you to make sure that your hips are parallel to the floor and we're not opening out at all. And while you're doing this movement as well, I really want you to think about your big toe. And I want you to feel that your big toe is pushing really hard into the floor to help stabilize you. Now, even though that we're holding on for balance here, I still want you to think about the role that the big toe plays here and really get used to feeling that contributing and pushing firmly into the floor. You want to feel like the big toe is straight. It's not bending as you push in or clawing into the floor. You should be, the joint is flat and straight and you're pushing the whole toe down, and you're keeping that active throughout the move. If you're starting with your stronger leg, what you might find is that when you go onto your weaker side, it's harder to feel the same, but you're trying to concentrate and match it in. And equally, you might notice on your weaker side that it's harder for you to really push hard through that toe, or you might be lifting onto the outside. So they're two things that you really want to pay attention to: the symmetry around the hip and the symmetry on your foot.